folks. I'm trying to check out the unscripted warfare that I've been reading in the past. Now I've been trying to read it in YouTube and Google. I think that content has been deleted out. I think there's a reason behind. I'm still going to use that title, not to gain viewers, just for me. I'm curiosity type of person. The art of trapping. Alright, so I'll use this as a spy or form of woman trapping, but it's kind of like a form of spy. Alright, I use it as a spy category. Now, Brittany Renner, this is, I will get to her. She's on the this home this particular photo, and the funny thing about it is, I'll talk about it more about it. She's on the podcast for Pearls, and with Andrew Tate. Now, when I don't know much about her. Okay, she got knocked up by an NBA player, but she wasn't getting the child support money as what she wished for, or form of divorcement. I don't know. You guys can correct me. I'm not wrong, but I did not know the amount of trapping girls trapping. I won't even just speak on NBA. I've felt like a lot of the modeling, and as well with the high athletic paying world is like that. Like, that's why we get to hear a lot of these news. But then again, a secret child. I'm pretty sure there's one way or the other behind. Like I said, I don't watch NBA, but after I watched this video, it sounds a lot of groupies, orgies, more like women who set them up to be part of this hierarchy. Try to, hope for the fact that a form of like a gold digging. I think that's the word for it. And, try to get it with these ball players, whatever. All right, that's the whole thing. And the way how they line themselves up and the way how they get them in through the doors, it really, really made me think about what Andrew Tate has mentioned. That, a guy can work his entire life to maybe one day earn 6 figures, or a millionaire like him, or have a yacht. All does the girl need to do, just, hit the DMs or say hi, or the guy will say, hi, do you want to come join for the yacht? And you go to the millionaire yacht. And I felt like this is like one of the situation. All right, in that video, you guys can pause and type on that video, the evil business of trapping NBA players. So they have these girls lining up, or, they hit them with Insta or whatever, or maybe they turn up to their games, hoping they can get a slice. One of the NBA player will have a slice with them, and then after that, there's a hierarchy sharing with the boys, and after the boys, they'll fly them to interstate games as well. That's what they mentioned, and how they're not really NBA players. They are like into NBA, but they're more like playing the game, and it's like a sex industry. It's like a prostitution style. And whether they do it for money, whether they do it not, I don't want to know. But it's just amazing how this whole unscripted warfare they use with their sex to climb the hierarchy. Obviously, the better you are, you end up like her, like Brittany Renner, whatever her name is. And, you hope the condom broke, and you hope one of these players get you pregnant. That's what you wanted. But you get to hear this sort of news, and, and he's not showing much. But the way how these guys were married to one of these girls, and then that athletic banging their girl. And, it's so funny to know about this whole thing. And it makes me look back at it. And I remember, I think it was, is it AFL player or NRL player? A very well-known player that one of his mates is affair with his wife, and then they're divorced. I feel like there's so much sharing and going around that sort of scene, and we get to hear, but we don't know the true story. But the way how they use the art of war, I would say art of trapping, but it's an unscripted warfare to get it up to that level. You don't have to have a master or PhD degree, and you weave your way to get into it. Let me pause. So that's why I said, these are the, would you say podcast or interview, whatever. She's dying inside because she's being, she claimed get onto Andrew channel, Pearl's channel, and, talk about she's dying inside and knowing that she's a she's thought that being a whore, being sleeping with all the guys, this and that, was highly regarded, which she was wrong. And later on, she found out it was opposite, where the guys sleep the most. It doesn't get shamed as much as the girls, so it's the society thing. And like I said, I did not know when I watched this clip like 6 months ago, like what was Brittany Renner, and I don't know how she got into it, but she should not be included in this debate at all, because she went from the streets and climbed the hierarchy, played by ball players, and finally she landed one, got knighted. She was hoping she's gonna get half of whatever the wealth it is, but turns out it's not. But this type of guest shouldn't be part of the guest, because you set yourself up, you line yourself up, you're hoping, you're dreaming to be in that state. So that's why I said in this video, like I said, it's just such the world that we're living in. There's so much we don't know. But yeah, thanks to YouTube.